things off, swinging a hot bat. 9 for 18. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, and that hits Winker. And Andrew Wantz hits him, and Wantz has to go, and so does Phil Nevin. Winker walking slowly out in front of home plate, and now he's getting chirped at by between third and home plate. We've got a couple of guys on the ground being held back, and more guys are still trying to get at one another. This is one of the worst I've seen in a long, long time. Julio Rodriguez and now the Angels are heading back to their dugout. The Mariners heading back to their dugout. The relievers starting to go to the bullpens, and Winker is still giving it to the fans giving it to Winker. But this has all been started by the Angels. Angel players. Winker going over toward the dugout, and both benches are emptying. Winker going to the Angels dugout. He is right in there. They're starting to throw punches. Holy smokes, we got a full melee going on in the on-deck circle. Everybody throwing punches. Angels out there, Mariners. Holy smokes.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
This is one of the worst I've seen, Aaron, in a long time.
Crawford throwing full punches. Winker throwing full punches. Obviously,
and it's going again. And it's going again.
And Service is right there in it.
And now
held back. Oh, wow.
That is the furthest shot put of sunflower seeds in history.
Good arms now.
Strike 3 call. Machado does not like it. And we'll say some things here to Bill Welke. Yeah, and he's going to get tossed. Manny Machado is tossed from this game. Ooh, and to throw his bat off the backstop.
Here's the 3-2. Check swing, and it's in there for a strike 3. Wow. 2 down. And here comes Ortiz. And I believe David has been tossed out. Boy, I have rarely seen him anywhere near that angry.
Wainwright deals, and a strike called on the outside corner. And Wainwright survives, and the Brewers have just had an ejection of Perez.
I can't imagine why he would have gotten thrown out at that point. Maybe that was it.
Way to Gardner. And it's called strike 3 the course of the year. That Aaron Boone is not afraid to say something to the umpire on bad pitches or bad. See right now. Let's go. Here comes the veteran umpire.
Right back up the middle, and the Royals have the lead. Soler scores. Here comes O'Hearn, and he's... Well, Trevor Bauer, when he was taken out of the game, turned, and I don't know where he threw that ball.
Well, I don't know.
Well, Bryce is gone, you know that. The helmet, the bat, and Mike Winters tossed him immediately. 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Chris Heisey, the only man the Nats have left on the bench.
And Nick runs him after boxing a ball in his second at bat in the third.
Tim cannot hit him with his helmet. And that's what Marley is saying. And Tony's got to get out there and get him.
Swing and a miss. And Gardner has some words and gets thrown out by Rehab.
Two. It is low. Oh, a late call, strike 3. Alonso can't believe it. Takes off his helmet, and now he's been ejected by Mark Wegner. And the conversation gets heated, and Bob Melvin's going to join in. And now Bob Melvin is gone. Alonso being pushed back.
Cup, and there's a lot going on down there, and he adjusted as he was walking off the field. Now, to say for sure that it was in response to some booing, I couldn't do that. And I mean, only Jonathan knows.
And this is Papelbon.
Score, 1 out, first pitch. And that's lifted high in the air and deep to center. Springer is going back, still going back, and that ball is gone.
Well, not only did the Yankees hit Ken Giles hard, check this out, Ken Giles hits Ken Giles.
California to Fresno State, California, but it's a different part of California. You know, everyone thinks of San Francisco and LA.
Before he came to bat here in the 6th inning, we spotted this.
Well, look, Rodon's angry, but it's a 1-2. Line drive into right field's going to drop in for a base hit. Here comes Kemp. Throw to the plate, and he is out from here to Pasadena. Collision at the plate. Now Kemp and Chirinos, and the benches are clearing.
He leaves the ball in his glove. Is fascinating.
Piscotty, first pitch, fouls one, first base. Votto over by the wall is there, and he can't hang on to it. The fan looking out of the way. Maybe he was distracted, as Joey Votto reminds him.
It's a huge run.
And you're sure he's upset. Wants to throw the helmet.
Well, you were talking about it, Keith. He can sometimes be hard on himself. But 6 strong innings by Mats.
Hit hard on the ground in the hole. Anderson backhand, the long throw, and it's just too late. What a performance by Tim Anderson at shortstop tonight.
I mean, that is an unbelievable throw. Even though it's early in the season, this game is a big game for the Halos.
It feels different if they can get through this 18-game stretch 10-8. The Angels would be riding high, especially now with the likelihood that Zach Neto is going to come back tomorrow. And Kohanowitz is going to be finished here, and John.
Once he was told move back to the batting circle or get in the batting circle, he said, okay, I'll just move it over here.
Wow. It's 18-6.
To the bullpen, Mike Wright on the frustration, taking it out on the Orioles bench there. Yeah, it was a very disappointing start.
I can't believe Pablo Sandoval and Jose Agosillo walking him off.
He'd been thrown out at this point. It was really
day. Puig looks at strike 3. Slams the bat down, and he'll get thrown out of the game by Tom Woodring.
I think we need to take another look at this pitch on the out.
And a swing and a miss. Ender flings the bat down, didn't run. First base out of the game. That is a very quick hook. And Ender's going to go nose to nose with Doug Eddings as he's been ejected from this game.
Donaldson called out, and he's out of the game. Donaldson's been ejected, and Eddie Encarnacion making sure it doesn't turn into something worse.
Like a suspension, something like that. There's not enough games.
They've been taken all the way as he steps out of the Ortiz. Wow. I don't think that phone's going to work anymore. Strike 3 call. Napoli's not pleased. And he's gone. He's been ejected.
And I don't know what he said after that, but that was a very quick ejection. And especially walking away from the umpire.
1-2 pitch. That's a called strike 3 on a pitch that was nowhere near the zone. Escobar is chapped, and he should be. That pitch was down. And the helmet toss will cost him.
The Fox tracks right here. How much that misses the strike zone. That's almost on the dirt. And in.